Okay, bonus video here at a homeowner called me. A real quick, I'm gonna be really quick about this. Neighbor called me, he needs some help, okay? Right on. So we are gonna get to work. The pool evidently needs a filter clean, so we're gonna pop the top here and we're gonna check it out. So I brought my channel locks back, my gun, the lube. It is a party. Okay, so I'm gonna put it over here. I feel like a NASCAR pit crew, baby. So I don't want to step on that again. That was uncool of me. I'm sorry, my plant brother. Okay, here we go. So we've already bled all of our air, and this is probably this very well could be our first filter clean. So let's just be happy and praise that we have the opportunity to do that. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so we put our top over here. Yeah, and our cartridges are in dire need. So anyway, we'll put our O-ring over here. Our band is, where's our band? Right there. Yeah. We have our channel locks and our lube. We actually don't need our pry bar. We have a Pool RX that we're gonna be slapping in when we're done. So anyway, okay. So we're just doing little quick videos because this is a new customer and I don't want to freak him out. So I spent literally like 12 straight minutes doing this one cartridge. Okay, so that's fine. Original Pentair parts. Okay, that's awesome. So this is I have 3 more to do. Yeah, I'll be earning my every penny on this filter clean. Okay, so I've been at it for a good long time for a filter clean, and these things are looking good. I actually hit them with my pressure washer. It's only like 1200 psi, so it doesn't hurt any of the bands or anything like that. Keeps them looking brand new. Anyway, this is the first time in this pool's history, 1.5 old pool, first time had a filter clean. And when you see in a minute the hill that's behind it, they had a hill sliding into the pool, and this is, I'm honored I get to do the first filter clean on this pool. I'm gonna put it all back together and we'll get it going. Okay, my friends, we have we're at the reassembly stage here. So I've removed my plug, and we still have our cartridge holder here. I guess we could pull this out. Make sure that this is okay. Yeah, it's funny. I watched a video this morning from Pentair, a brand new video on how to do exactly what I'm doing right here. And so it was basically a slideshow, which that's another one of my pet peeves, especially about video. If you're gonna do a video, don't give us a bunch of pictures. So Pentair, if you need somebody to do your videos proper, get in touch. Okay, so anyway, here we go. We're gonna put everything back, and 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta go fetch these 2 over here. Oh, and the guy they had doing the filter clean was so killer. Like, I know Pentair is a company that's from Minnesota, and so that was what like a Minnesota pool guy must have looked like. It was funny. He had all kinds of tattoos, like a beard like 10 times longer than I've ever had. He looked like a bro. Okay, so right on. So where's our manifold here? This really isn't a manifold, but whatever, it's a holder. Let's spray it down, make sure. Okay, this is gonna be the ugliest filter clean this pool is ever gonna see while it's under my care. I was telling the homeowner, I'm like, yeah, I do 4 or 5 of these a year, maybe 3 if I can get away with it. But yeah, it'll never be this nasty ever again. Just because I'm not going to let the interval go so long. Okay, Schlappy. Did you see how many? Did you see how many balloons are in that pump basket? That is a riot. Okay, so we're gonna do this. It's funny because the manufacturer themselves, they say they don't even talk about putting any silicone on, which is kind of funny. I just do this, and then we just go, there we go. It's just whatever. I find that every time I've ever done that, I never get a leak, and so I do what works. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the guy from Minnesota was better. He put his O-ring back before me. So anyway, all right. So now I got my O-ring seated, and so let's go get our canister. Make sure to not pick it up by the. It even says like, make sure not to pick it up by the gauge. It's like, well, why didn't you build a handle on it like Jandy did? Okay, come on. So, and it actually says to seat this warning right here, this warning sticker on the front, which I think is funny because you should orient it what this is right here. But anyway, I digress. Okay, so I'm gonna walk around this thing and make sure it's seated properly. Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty good there. All right. Okay, so while I'm back here, I have my plug, which is all cleaned, and I'm gonna put my dainty little knee here in the dirt, and I am going to, as it's supposed to by the manufacturer, says to be hand tight. No, just make sure not to cross thread it, because we're doing this blind. Yeah, there's something in there. Okay. I just feel like every time I get it quote unquote threaded, I feel like I'm going to cross thread it. So I don't want to do that, and I don't need to rush. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Please don't bite me, spider. Please don't bite me, spider. If you're back there. Okay, so if I have to take my channel locks, I'll do it. But I'm gonna wait to prime the pump here. I'm gonna go get my band. I should have brought it back. Okay. So now the band's the nut was in. Yeah. Oh my. That sounds like someone having a lot of fun. Okay, so anyway. So here, let's seat our band. Okay, so here. So you get it, you bend it, and first off, you should know where your nut is, which I always put it right here on top of the Easy Touch. So I got our washer right there, and then we're gonna hand tight this brass nut, because we definitely don't want to cross thread that. Okay, and you might be saying, hey, Angry Poolman, you're not in a way that your gun can get in there. Oh yeah, right there. Okay, so oh my god, I'm bleeding. So here we go. Gun. do it 3 times for good measure. Okay, that's on like 20 torque. I'm gonna give it another little. That's it. Okay, so some of them, they stick way out, but really, actually those springs are not touching each other, which is what we want. Okay, so there we go. So if we were to take like a card, the manufacturer even says, you shouldn't be able to put a card through there, right? All right, so we have this thing completely, yeah, we had a spider living in there. Okay, so the pressure should be always around 10 psi for a brand new one. So I'm gonna just put it here in this neighborhood. Wow, this thing is just in full sun and I can barely read it because it's just all bleached out. But anyway, all right, so we want to make sure to get all these juicy balloons out of here. And we don't have our equipment back here, but so I'm just gonna empty this right now. Oh my God, they're all stuck in here. That's no good. Okay. All right, we need to get them all out. Stubborn. All right. Okay. Sorry. Messy Poolman. Okay, we're trying to get our prime directive done. All right, so another thing that we need to do. Oh, and I digress. I don't have a knife. Gotta go get my knife. Okay, so we got this pump basket looking halfway decent. We've got our slashy slash. Oh my God, I'm bleeding. Actually, I am, but not because of slashing myself. All right, there we go. We'll put our Pool RX in our pump basket, and just for good measure, we're gonna go to our, we have a slide here. So we have our water feature pump here, and this needs a little attention as well. Aha, somebody has ditched the weir gate. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so whew, that one hasn't been open in a while. And I'll tell you what, I didn't shut off the Jandy valve there. That was kind of stupid. But anyway, either way, let's go. Here, yeah, that's never been emptied ever from the startup because there's all kinds of pieces of plaster in there. Good stuff. Now, I'll tell you what, folks, if you get a pool, make sure a nice guy, hopefully he's smarter than me, hopefully a nice guy does your startup. So anyway, and this is, I didn't do this, I didn't shut off this Jandy valve. That's why the world came at me there, and it's still kind of coming at me. All right, we'll just open that because anyway. All right, so this has become my trash can right here. I'm gonna empty that later. All right, so we shut all of our breakers off, and while everything is kind of waking back up, why don't we roll up our hose? Okay, so I think our pool has been woken up. So before we do anything else, we're gonna change it from 9 to 4 p.m. 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is the mark of the Angry Poolman. So here, I'm also gonna add an egg timer. And that's just in case I'm here before the pool is on at 9 o'clock, which is a distinct